Comparing Neocaridina versus caridina freshwater shrimp. "15 out of 10 times, I'll choose caridina freshwater shrimp over Neocaridina. But why?" Welcome everyone. It's Ray from RW Aquarium Pages, capturing my journey in planted aquariums, shrimp tanks, and everything in between. Thinking back to my history of keeping and breeding freshwater shrimp since 2002, I started with the tiger shrimp and the cherry shrimp. I was very successful in keeping and breeding them. Back then, there was less information and less remineralizer salts. Fast forward to 2022, there are many types and variations in color and patterns for shrimp. On my shrimp rack of 16 aquariums, 12 of the tanks are dedicated for caridina shrimp. I'll exclude my favorite caridina, the sulawesi shrimp, in this conversation. I've had many conversations with local hobbyists, beginners, intermediate and advanced hobbyists, and shrimp breeders, and they've continued to struggle with neocaridina shrimp. I thought about this for a while and discussed it with my few trusted breeder friends. During our conversation, we all agreed on a few key differences with neocaridina and caridina shrimp. Some common neocaridina shrimp types are the cherry shrimp, painted fire red, Bloody Mary, blue dreams, yellow fire, orange pumpkin, green jade, and black rose, just to name a few that I've kept and bred before. Some common caridina shrimp, get ready for this list, include the crystal red and black, the Taiwan bee, pintos, fancy tigers, galaxy fishbones, and the list goes on and on. Caridina shrimp require specific water parameters. Yes, although true, as long as it's within range, it'll work. There are beginner-friendly caridina like tangerine tigers and yellow King Kong, which allows you to practice better husbandry of shrimp. I highly recommend these two for beginners. These two are also the gateway shrimp to more exotic variations. Everyone wants to keep shrimp in tap water. I've even made a video on this topic. The truth is, everyone's tap water is different. It's more ideal to start with a base of 0, which is RODI water, and then add back the proper minerals. Shrimp tend to be a bit more sensitive than fish for water parameters. But then again, there are some savage cherry shrimp that can survive in any water parameters thrown at them. Let's not consider those in this conversation. Colors. Given any color, say the yellow variation of the neocaridina is the yellowback. It's quite a beautiful shrimp. But side by side compared to the yellow King Kong, a beginner-friendly caridina shrimp, the yellow King Kong's yellow is much more vibrant. This is almost true for all the colors side by side comparison. Active. Simply put, caridina shrimp are much more active at scavenging around the aquarium and also the wild chaos when feasting on their favorite food. In comparison side by side, the neocaridina isn't as active as the caridina shrimp. Healthy shrimp. A lot of neocaridina shrimp are raised in outdoor ponds that can be dirty and have shrimp diseases. They can have thousands in each pond, whereas caridina shrimp aren't raised in ponds and have more care. On the flip side, there are higher quality neocaridina shrimp, but they're usually too pricey than the cheaper ones. So most of your local fish stores, the untold objective is to make profit, and the cheaper shrimp that they can flip, the more revenue they can make. Not all, but some fish stores are like this. Healthy genetics. A very controversial but personal experience, and speaking with a few friends and local breeders, there are some savage cherry shrimp that can survive in any water parameters. I find caridina shrimp to be healthier in general, and I believe it's due to the over and mass breeding and weakening the gene pool in neocaridina shrimp. Caridina shrimp aren't bred in mass as much as neocaridina shrimp. The price. This will put off a lot of people. Generally speaking, neocaridina shrimp are much cheaper than even the cheapest caridina shrimp. When you need to purchase 25 shrimp to start a colony, this can add up. But quality matters, and typically, you get what you pay for. Well, most of the time. There's also the stigma. All fish, shrimp, and plants thrive within a preferred water parameter range. Plants less than fish, and fish less than shrimp. Shrimp being a more narrow band for water parameters. As a lazy hobbyist, everyone wants to just use their tap water, which of course differs from city to city. Once you've got the water parameters within range, this will increase your husbandry success with shrimp. Once you get past that, a healthy $1 caridina shrimp's care will be the same as a $500 caridina shrimp cares these days. Back in the day, for example, Taiwan bee line wasn't as stable. This can be said with the new lines too, for example, the red metallic and the purple metallic. Just to summarize, for Team Caridina, first of all, the color, it's much more vivid. 2. Active. They're much more active in the substrate, and they're much more wilder when feeding. And 3. The genetics. They seem to be healthier than Neocaridina. For Team Neocaridina, first of all, there's a stigma that they're much easier to keep than Caridina shrimp. Second of all is the price. Generally speaking, they are much cheaper than Caridina's counterparts. Do you prefer Neocaridina or Caridina shrimp more? Why? I love sharing my experiences, success and failures with everyone, and capturing my journey in planted shrimp tanks. Stay tuned for more informative videos. Thanks for watching and listening to my rambles. Have an awesome day.
Thanks for watching.